There are SUVs sitting on used car lots right now that are absolute gems everyone's driving straight past. They'll run 300,000 miles, cost thousands less than a RAV4 or CR-V, and nobody wants them for one stupid reason. People just don't know how good they actually are. Today, I'm breaking down 7 cheap SUVs everyone skips, plus 1 luxury bonus pick at the very end for anyone who wants that same bulletproof reliability wrapped in premium leather. Every single one of these is all-wheel drive, ready to handle snow, slush, and everyday driving without a second thought. And every pick comes with the exact model years and engine to look for, so you don't accidentally buy the wrong version. Let's jump in. Number 7, the Mitsubishi Outlander GT. We're talking the late 2nd generation and 3rd generation models from 2013 to 2021, but you need to be selective here. Stick strictly with the V6 paired to the 6-speed automatic, and completely avoid the 2.4-liter 4-cylinder, which has real oil consumption issues. The 3.0-liter V6 with that 6-speed is a totally different story. A proven, reliable setup that runs for years without drama. Mitsubishi doesn't get much respect in this market anymore, which means these Outlanders sit dirt cheap on used lots. Mitsubishi even backs these with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, which tells you something about how confident they actually are in this drivetrain. Pre-2022 models use timing chains and port injection instead of direct injection, so you're not dealing with the carbon buildup that plagues a lot of modern engines. It's ignored purely because Mitsubishi's brand reputation took a hit over the years, and most buyers walk right past the badge without a second look, which is a real shame given what's actually under the hood. That's exactly your opportunity. A rock-solid V6, standard all-wheel drive, dirt-cheap pricing, and surprisingly low ownership costs for a 3-row SUV that competitors charge Toyota money for. Number 6, the Honda Passport. Look specifically at 2019 to 2021, which is basically a 2-row Honda Pilot, and that's a very good thing. Under the hood is Honda's legendary 3.5-liter V6, making 280 horsepower paired to a 9-speed automatic. That transmission gets criticized for being a little slow to shift, but reliability-wise, it's genuinely solid. The J35Y6 engine has been the backbone of Honda's larger vehicles for decades. An iVTEC design known for smoothness and strong high RPM power delivery, and it's naturally aspirated, so there's no turbo complexity to eventually deal with. The ZF 9-speed transmission is a completely different unit from Honda's older in-house 6-speeds, which had noticeably higher failure rates in the Pilot and Ridgeline. Owner data consistently shows this 9-speed holds up fine, as long as the transmission fluid gets changed every 30,000 to 40,000 miles. Do that one simple thing, and you're set for the long haul. The Passport gives you full Honda dependability and V6 power without the 3rd-row seat most families never actually use anyway, which is exactly why it's cheaper than the Pilot, despite sharing most of the same underlying hardware. Number 5. The Toyota FJ Cruiser. This one runs from 2007 to 2014, and it's a genuine cult classic hiding in plain sight. Under the hood is the 4.0-liter 1GR-FE V6, part of the same engine family. Toyota trusted in the 4Runner and the Tacoma for decades, an engine that's earned its reputation by simply refusing to brake. The FJ was built with real 4-wheel drive hardware, not a soft crossover system, which means genuine off-road capability alongside everyday reliability. So why is it dirt cheap on the used market? Purely styling. That boxy retro look is polarizing. Some people love it, Plenty of others pass right by it in a used car lot, and that split opinion keeps prices well below what the mechanicals underneath actually deserve. Owners routinely report crossing 250,000 to 300,000 miles with nothing more than standard maintenance, which is a genuinely impressive number for a body-on-frame off-roader that spends its life getting driven hard. If you don't care about looking conventional and you want a Toyota drivetrain that's essentially bulletproof, this is one of the best-kept secrets on this entire list. And resale demand from the off-road crowd hasn't caught up to how cheap these still are on a normal used car lot. Number 4, the Mazda CX-3. From 2016 to 2022, Mazda's smallest SUV was built on the Mazda 2 platform. The engineering here is simple by design. A 2.0-liter SKIACTIV G four-cylinder paired with a 6-speed automatic, about as straightforward as it gets. And Mazda's SKIACTIV engines have earned a reputation for being genuinely robust and efficient. You'll see low to mid-30s fuel economy on the highway, and it's honestly fun to drive for something this small. The downside is exactly that. It's small, really small, so if you need real cargo space or backseat room for adults, look elsewhere on this list. But if you want a reliable, efficient little SUV that drives like a sporty hatchback and lasts forever, the CX-3 checks every box. Mazda also fixed its old rust issues from the 2000s, so these later models hold up genuinely well anywhere with snow and road salt. You can find these under $15,000 with low miles, and they'll just keep running, especially if you can find one where a previous owner actually followed the maintenance schedule instead of ignoring it. Quick pause here. If you're finding these picks useful, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel keep making videos like this. Alright, 3 more real ones to go, plus the luxury bonus. Number 3, the Kia Sorento V6. Focus on 2016 to 2020, specifically the 3.3-liter V6 models rather than the base 4-cylinder trims. Kia backs this vehicle with one of the strongest warranties in the entire industry, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain guarantee, and independent reliability surveys have consistently rated this generation surprisingly well against much pricier competitors. The V6 delivers real power for towing and highway passing without the turbo complexity newer engines rely on. And the Sorento's all-wheel drive system is genuinely capable in snow and rough weather. Kia's brand still carries some lingering stigma from decades ago, and that stigma is exactly why these sit cheap on used lots today, despite genuinely solid engineering underneath. Owners who stick to regular oil changes and transmission service report these V6 Sorentos running well past 200,000 miles without major issues. If you want a genuinely comfortable 3-row SUV without paying Toyota or Honda money, this is one of the smartest picks on this entire list. And it's easy to find one with low miles, since so many buyers overlook the badge entirely at trade-in time. Number 2, the Toyota Venza. Look at the first generation, 2009 to 2015, which blends genuine SUV utility with sedan comfort in a way most people forget existed. It came with either a 2.7-liter 4-cylinder or a 3.5-liter V6, and both are known for extreme durability, routinely crossing 300,000 miles. It's built on the same Toyota K platform architecture as the Camry from that era, and it shares mechanical underpinnings with the Lexus RX, which is a fancy way of saying it's built like a tank. The 3.5-liter V6, the legendary 2GR FE, has been used across Toyota and Lexus vehicles for years and is famous for going 300,000 plus miles on nothing but oil changes and basic maintenance. This one flies completely under the radar because it got discontinued in 2015, and most buyers simply forgot it ever existed. It's ignored because it never sold well in the first place. It had a genuine identity crisis. Was it a wagon, an SUV, a crossover? Nobody quite knew. And Toyota never marketed it hard enough to fix that confusion. Which means you're getting Toyota and Lexus-level reliability for used Camry money right now, sitting on lots waiting for someone to actually notice what it is. Number 1, the Mazda CX-5. Look at 2013 to 2022, one of the best all-around compact SUVs you can buy. Full stop. The 2.5-liter SkyActiv G 4-cylinder paired with the 6-speed automatic is incredibly reliable, and it uses both port and direct injection together, which minimizes the carbon buildup that plagues so many modern engines. Real-world data from iSeeCars, analyzing over 300 million vehicles, found that CX-5 owners regularly report hitting 200,000 to 250,000 miles with nothing more than routine maintenance. Stay on top of oil changes every 7,500 miles and transmission fluid service, and these engines easily reach that 250,000-mile mark without drama. Whether you pick a first gen from 2013 to 2016 or a second gen from 2017 to 2022, you're buying one of the most dependable compact SUVs ever built. It's ignored simply because it doesn't carry the brand cachet of Honda or Toyota. Buyers assume those two are the only genuinely reliable options out there, which means you're getting Toyota and Honda level reliability with better driving dynamics and a more premium interior for less money, which is honestly hard to find anywhere else on the used car market right now. And now the luxury bonus pick, the Lexus RX 350 from 2016 to 2022. This is consistently the top-rated mid-sized luxury SUV for reliability, and it regularly outlasts competitors like the BMW X5 and the Mercedes GLE by a genuinely massive margin. It's built on the 2GR FKS 3.5-liter V6, a naturally aspirated powerhouse known for smooth operation and real long-term durability. This generation gets praised specifically because Lexus stuck with a high-displacement, naturally aspirated engine, while competitors were busy switching to smaller turbocharged units, chasing better fuel economy numbers on paper. It uses a dual injection system that combines direct and port injection for stronger performance, better fuel economy, and noticeably reduced carbon buildup over time. Owners regularly report crossing 300,000 plus miles with basic maintenance. Yes, it costs more upfront than everything else on this list, but the long-term ownership costs stay shockingly low for a genuine luxury vehicle, giving you comfort, quiet, and reliability all in one package. So there you have it. 7 cheap SUVs everyone skips, plus 1 luxury bonus pick. None of these will turn heads in a parking lot, but every single one will save you thousands and run for decades if you take care of it. Drop a comment and let me know which one you'd actually buy. And if this helped you out, hit that subscribe button for more picks like this before your next car buying decision.